Thank you, Kelly. The mother arrested on snatching charges after she took her two young daughters to Texas back in 1985. Made her first Rhode Island court appearance today.
A judge allowed Elaine Yates to return to Texas on personal recognizance. State police believe Yates left because of a domestic incident with her husband. And new tonight, domestic violence advocates are weighing in on the case. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us now live in Warwick with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom.
Elaine Yates returned to Rhode Island today after 31 years on the run. She has been charged with abducting her two daughters in 1985, but loved ones who attended her court appearance say she is a victim in this case.
State your name for the record.
Leanna Waldberg.
Are you also known as Elaine Yates?
Yes, I am.
No cameras allowed in the courtroom as Elaine Yates was charged with snatching her daughters Kelly and Kimberly Yates in 1985, disappearing from Warwick without a trace. Police say they tracked her to Houston on Monday, where she and her daughters have been going by different names.
She left for an excellent reason, believe me. Well, you saw him on the news. Need I say more?
Friends and family outside court claiming Yates escaped abuse at the hands of her husband, Russell Yates. Police say it was a domestic dispute that preceded what they call the child snatching. Russell Yates himself telling the Providence Journal in 1988 that he had struck his wife shortly before she left.
I've always been trying to find my children, and now at least it's up to them to get in touch with me.
Mr. Yates speaking briefly to reporters Tuesday about the news of his daughter's discovery, but walking away when asked if there had been any violence. Today, the Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence shed some light on domestic abuse laws at the time Elaine Yates fled with her girls in 1985. Deborah DeBear says prior to 1988, the landscape was much different for someone who was being battered in Rhode Island. If a woman was being abused, she could not turn to law enforcement or the criminal justice system for help. It was not uncommon for victims of domestic violence to leave their homes with their children in order to stay safe, often going out of state and even changing their identities to protect themselves and their loved ones. And again, we don't know if that's exactly what happened here. We did try to speak to Mr. Yates again tonight to get his side of the story, but no one answered. Now, Elaine Yates, a.k.a. Leanna Waldberg, was allowed to return to Houston without posting any bail. She did surrender her passport, and she was told she does not need to return to Rhode Island for any future court dates unless specifically ordered by a judge. Reporting live in Warwick tonight with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.